the Russians, if you guys know, I'm from Afghanistan. When the Russians took over, they put everyone and anyone that had anything to do with U.S. in jail, or they killed most of them. And my father was one of them because he worked for U.S. Embassy. They put him in jail for 5 years, and truly, honestly, nothing he had done wrong to deserve that. So at the age of 12, I was the oldest one in the family, and my dad had a business. I had to run that business. So I've been working since I was 12. I'm not scared of working hard. Even now, I showed you what I do. When I do things, I do it fully, and I do it 100%. In real estate, you got to commit yourself to doing it fully and 100%. Otherwise, you're not going to get the results you're looking for. And that goes for every business. If you do it only half-assed, that's the kind of results you're going to get. Am I right?
Right.
Yes. All right. So that's enough about me. Like I said, the only reason I shared that information with you to let you know that if I can do it, someone who didn't know English, the culture, or the money. So we didn't come here with $1 million. My dad could not, give us the kind of lifestyle I wish to have, and there was nothing wrong with that because he came here at the same time with me. Even now, he cannot speak English very well because when you're older and you can go to a different country or try to learn a language, it's a little tougher and harder. But we all are doing pretty well, and mainly because we're not afraid of the work. Doesn't matter what kind of work it is, we're doing it. That's all. And that's what really matters. You're going to learn all these things today, and what matters is, are you going to implement that or not? Because if you learn it and don't implement it, what happened? No. You wasted your time and you wasted mine. And I hate wasting time. Trust me on that. All right. I want you guys to implement a few of these things, okay? And the reasons that I came up with that, and I really like that, is 7 ways to find. These are fastest ways to find deals. The easiest ways to find deals. And you'll see how simple some of those things are. It can be done without using any of your own money, and if any, very little, especially these 7 ways that I'm going to share with you. Lots of deals are available even in today's market. You just got to dig in and find. Okay? Do you guys believe there are deals available?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So if deals are available, do you believe that there are buyers for those deals?
Yes.
If deals are available, there are buyers, why aren't you getting any of it? Or why aren't you getting your share of it? The answer usually is you're really not doing enough marketing, or you don't know how. Either way, if you know how to do it, you're not doing it, then we're going to push you a little so you can get it. And you can see some ways of finding deals and also making money. If you don't know it, we're going to help you with that for sure in just a few minutes. And the good thing about these 7 ways that I'm going to share with you, it doesn't require a lot of time. If you have time, you have access to a computer, and you have a phone, you can get a deal done. All right. Step number 1 are finding deals. How many of you here have been in real estate or around real estate investors for at least a month? Okay. How many of you for over a year? Okay. How many have been here for over 10 years? All right. We got some old dogs in the house. All right. If you've been around real estate and real estate investors and networking events, your main goal is to meet other people. Am I correct?
Correct.
Also do deals, find deals, present your own deals. That's what I did when I started real estate. Every networking event that I went to, and even now, even today, I go there for 3 to 4 reasons. Number 1, to meet other like-minded investors. Number 2, so I can network with them and then do deals with them. Number 3, of course, to share my deals that I have so they can buy. And number 4, ask them what kind of deals they have available so I can buy. In my case, because I also do the coaching and mentoring, number 5, and that's not always at the top of the thing every time, is talk to other people who are interested in learning real estate. So for most of you that you're not at that level yet, you just go for those 4 things. Can you do that?
Yeah.
All right. So when you're talking to these people, don't always just give them your card. Hey, this is Rock, here's my card. most people, when they go home, what do they do with that card?
Throw it away.
Either throw it away or put it on their desk and forget about it. So your job from now, when you're meeting people, collect their information. And when you collect it collect their information, you kind of stay in contact and you stay in control. If they don't have a card for you to pick up, make sure to ask for their name, phone number, and email address. Those are the 3 things you always gotta ask for and have. Because 2 ways that you can contact someone immediately is phone and email, right?
Right.
So make sure you have at least those 2 things. Now, once you have that, the easiest way is to go to your contact list. How many of you here have at least, let's say, 10 to 20 people on their phone, contact list, real estate related on their phone? At least 10 to 20. Okay. How many of you have more than 100? How many of you have more than 1,000? All right. Ron LeGrand says people like me are crazy, but I think we are pretty good because we have met a lot of people. He doesn't believe in answering his phone at all, but he's a different kind of person too. He's great. We have learned a lot of things from him. One of the things that I do like is networking with other people, staying in contact with other people, and having more numbers and information on my phone makes me feel warm and fuzzy. And also when I need to talk to someone, I just pick up the phone and call them. So your goal is not to have 1,000 people in your cell phone. If you have 20 good people, and truly, if you have 10 good buyers in your phone, you have a business. Okay? So your goal is to, basically the action plan is to start from A to Z, get your phones, start from A to Z, call 10 people a day. If all you have is 10, you need to get out a little more. Find a few more people, and if you don't have, if you have 20 or so, that at least takes you 2 days, and then I show you a few other ways to add more to that list. And if you reach the 10, call them again. Well, don't call them the next day, like right after, because then they're going to cuss you out. I'll show you a few other ways to add more to that list, and then call them a week or 2 weeks later, or 10 days later. And because the more consistently you contact these people and talk to people, remind them of who you are and what you want, the more deals you're going to get. When you're contacting these people, ask everyone this question. Do you have any properties or know anyone that has a property for sale that I can purchase? I have some cash and I can close quickly. The script is on your handout. See guys, we didn't want to short you on anything. See the script and the handout for one day that you guys have, it's a book. So when you go home, that's your action plan. If you want accountability partners and people who can walk you through it, you can always call on me and Russ. And if you want to do this business and want to do it, don't want to spend any more time or money or any of that and want to do it yourself, you have the handout. Don't just when you get home put it on the stack of a stack of paperwork and not look at it again. Use this to make money, right? So you have your handout, you have the scripts there. Make sure you use it. How many of you think that you can do step number 1 tomorrow as soon as you get home? What's wrong with the rest of the group? Why your hands are not out? You're here to learn how to make deals and how to make money, right? Yes. So your hands should go up, because if you are here to learn, you might as well do it. Because other than that, to me, education without the implementation is just entertainment. You're getting entertained and using your time. Using your time the right way is basically once you learn that and once you get educated to use that, use it properly. Number 2, if you don't have more than 10 people on your list, this is one way to add more people to your list quickly. Google search, if you go on internet, I would say that almost all of you have access to internet, am I correct? Yeah. Am I correct?
Yes.
All right. So if you have access to internet, you can go on Google. If you type in city real estate wholesalers, you'll find other like-minded individuals. If you do city real estate wholesale deals, you may get different results. Not may, you definitely will get different results, because that's how Google works. You do the city houses for sale. who are selling those houses? Either investors, either wholesalers, right? So, houses for sale, and then that city. Investment houses for sale. And that's all in your handout. So,
No,
it's not there?
Number 2 is not. It's 1, and then it jumps to 3.
That's my mistake, because I put that part of it together, so I think I forgot that. Sorry, if you guys want to write that down, that's my mistake. So, it's either that or Russ deleted it on purpose. You guys, yeah. I can blame him for all the mistakes here, okay? So, here's your action plan. When you're finding the results, just save that. You can create an Excel sheet, and in that Excel sheet, you can put only 4 things on that Excel sheet: their name, their phone number, their email address, and the link where you found it from. And all you do is copy and paste, right? And then at this time, delete or basically skip all the real estate agents and brokers. Now, how many real estate agents and brokers do we have in the room? All right, we have 3. Let me tell you this. I'll get back to this later. Real estate agents and brokers are great to work with, not all of them. And we'll get to that soon. People who are investor friendly, people who are in this room are the kind of agents and investors you do want to find and work with. Now, if you're doing a research online, 99% of those people are not going to be the ones you want to deal with and talk to. And I'm going to share with you how to find the right ones to work with and talk to. But at this time, skip all of that.